What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Nick.
My name's Nathan.
And this is Full Throttle Cars. Today, we are headed back up to the Cleveland Auto Show. We have one more video while we're up there. We're going to be taking a look at some reasonably priced cars that we could see coming to the channel in the near future. Now, when I say in the near future, that means like a year or two from now. But these are all cars priced around the $30,000 to $40,000 range that would be potential cars that we would get once we get out of college. So if you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and we'll jump right into the video. All right, guys, we are inside the new Toyota GR86. Check this out. I believe this is the premium version. We've got the heated seats down here. How's the room over there? Because you're a pretty big guy. It looks kind of cramped,
if
but
I do this, it's not
you
bad
can go
at
all the way back.
It's pretty good. Now, if I do that, there's no chance anybody will sit behind me.
Yeah, I think those are just there for show. Nobody's ever going to sit back there. But this is a pretty nice cockpit up here for only about a $30,000 car. This one is in manual. You've got heated seats for both sides, and these dials right here would be really cool when this thing's on. It's also got a really neat start-stop button, and these switches seem pretty quality. For $30,000, this is a really neat car, and maybe something that could be coming on the channel in the future. All right, guys, just a quick look from the outside. Pretty cool black wheels on it. This is the GR86 new. Check out the back end, because the back end is one of my favorite things about this. It's got this big ducktail spoiler that comes up off the back. Really cool. Also, pretty big exhaust tips down here. All right, guys, here is the new Subaru WRX. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm really not a huge fan of these plastic looking fenders here, how they stick out. It really kind of looks to me like the Crosstrek of Subaru. We'll take a look on the inside here in a minute, but just a quick walk around to the back. The rear end doesn't look too bad, but it does have a big, same kind of plasticky material diffuser here. It does have a quad exhaust, which is nice. I am just not a huge fan of the new styling on the WRX. We're jumping here to the inside of the new WRX. It does have a really large touchscreen in the center, which is pretty nice. What do you think about the seats? How much room? All good over there?
Room is actually pretty good for me. I want to go back to the screen you were mentioning. That's actually a theme that I'm noticing looking at a lot of the new cars in here, is they just want to go bigger and bigger of screens, and I actually really like this design.
All right, so just taking another quick look while we're both sitting in here. It's got some really neat vents right here on the side, really long, interesting looking. And we've got another one over here. We do have some carbon fiber trim right here, which is nice. But I don't know what you guys think about this. Let me know down in the comments section. This has not been one of my favorite performance new vehicles. I really liked that Toyota GR86. I think that's my favorite that we've been in so far. All right, guys, we're gonna jump into the new Hyundai Elantra N. I'm gonna hand you off here to Nathan as I jump in. If you want to take this, and if you want to speak a little bit about it as I jump in here.
Yeah, so I came and sat in this passenger seat here, and interestingly, it has this large bump right here, which actually reminds me, interestingly enough, of the C8 Corvette. But then looking, we saw this earlier, this has a very long digital screen that connects the infotainment system and your display right there. Nick, what do you have to say?
I really like this interior. I just jumped in here. Before the price of this car, I'm not sure of the actual price. We'll check that out once we get out of the car. But this could be a potential future car. This, along with the Veloster N you can see over there. We want to go jump in that as well here in a moment. But right now we're sitting in, this is the four-door Elantra N. It's got the same engine. It makes all the same noises. I really love the Veloster N because it comes with crackles and pops right from the factory or from the exhaust. Is a really fun car, and that would definitely be a future consideration for a car. And now that they have the Elantra N, that could be up there as well with that Veloster. I really love this virtual screen up here. I didn't know that came on the Hyundai Elantra N. I don't think it's in the Veloster, but we'll jump over and check it out. We've got the virtual screen right here in front, as well as right here. We've also got heated seats in here, which is nice. Got the engine start-stop. And we've got really nice steering wheel with the paddles here. And right here, you can switch it into N mode. And you've got what this is, the N, actually this is the N mode rather, I think. What do you guys think of this Hyundai Elantra N? I love this color. It's got the dual exhaust, pretty big down there as well. You've got the rear wing, a really neat light bar going across, and this thing starts at only about $32,000. This is a definite contender for a future car on the channel. I also love it in this blue with that red stripe down there along the bottom. Nathan's over in the Veloster, which we'll jump into in a moment, but check this thing out from the front. All right, guys, now we're jumping into the Veloster N here. I have to say I like the interior of that Elantra N a little bit better. It's a little more modern. This still has the analog gauges, which I do like the analog gauges in here. However, this screen is a lot smaller, and this also doesn't have heated seats, which that Elantra N has, and it actually starts at a cheaper price than the Veloster N. You can get this in a dual clutch. This one here is optioned with the manual, but I really do like the interior on this car. You can see in the headrest here in the back of the seat, that N logo glows here. You can see when I open the door, the N logo glows. Really cool car. And right here you can change your drive mode right here, and then you've got like race or something right here, which I believe you can put it into N mode, and you get a lot of pops and crackles out of the exhaust. So checking out the back of the Veloster N now, we've got the two big quad exhausts. We got the big wing here on the back. We'll take a look under here. You got the tailgate release button right here. You can take a look in the back. Quite a lot of room. I believe you can throw these back two seats down as well. While we're over here at the Veloster, we'll check out this back seat, which strangely enough, if you didn't know, this is a 3-door car. The only way to access the passenger or the rear seat is through the passenger side. You've got 2 rear seats back here, some cup holders in the center. You still got the nice blue Hyundai blue seat belts there. One thing that I would take the Elantra N over this Veloster N is the rear seat room. There's a lot more seat room in that Elantra N over there, but these are 2 really high contenders, especially now that I've been here and sat in them for a future car on the channel. All right, guys, we're jumping into the Volkswagen GTI, the all-new GTI in here. This is the manual version. Interesting color we'll show you from the outside, but jumping in here after just being in the Hyundai Veloster N, I have to say I like the Veloster N better. This does have a nice full digital screen right there, as well as a screen right here. You can kind of see it right there when Nathan just opened that door. A nice thick steering wheel right here. Pretty high quality interior for the most part. Not a lot of options in this one though. Actually, you can see the screen there just turned on the clock. Oh, it's got like a, what are these here? Oh, you slide these, I believe, right here to increase or decrease volume and temperature. Don't know how I feel about that, but this is a nice car. This is also another one that would be on that potential future cars list. I believe we actually have adaptive cruise control, you can see right here. And again, this is the manual. It's got a parking brake button, which is interesting. These also come in an automatic, same with that Veloster N. Let me know down in the comment section which you guys like better. Oh, you can also see this, Nathan just pointed out right here. This is how to control the screen here. These will light up when the car is on. You've got the start button right there. Pretty simple on this interior. A lot of controls must be through that screen there, and you do have these controls right here. Oh, we just got this digital gauge cluster up here. You can see when you open the car door and shut it, you can see that up there. That is really nice looking. And also Nathan just pointed out, this has lane keep assist, it looks like, right there as well. So this does seem to have maybe some more safety features than that Hyundai Veloster N. But again, let me know what you guys would take down in the comments below, because this might be a real decision I will be making here in the next year or two. All right, guys, so here's the spec sheet on this GTI. This is the 2-liter turbo GTI Autobahn in an interesting yellow color, but you can take a pause here and see, read these things on the screen. This one right here, this one is actually $37,900, almost $40,000 for this car. It's interesting, it starts so low, but this one is optioned really high. This is actually more expensive than that Veloster N by quite a bit. All right, guys, so here's a quick outside shot of this GTI. This one's optioned around $40,000. Again, let me know what you think, this or the Veloster N, down in the comments. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this video today. If you enjoyed, be sure to go down, drop a like and subscribe, share the channel, help us to reach 2,000 subscribers, and let us know down in the comments what your favorite car from this video was, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.